in another tent.
Tell you about those who are always with you. William Ruto, my boss and my friend, you are part of the Gachagua family. If you shall get problems from anybody, it will never come from this family. You know, I had some people saying, oh, if William Ruto picks Rigathi Gachagua is very strong. He could have problems like the ones they were having with Uhuru Kenyatta. Such a problem cannot come from a member of this family. I am a man who was in uniform. Mine is yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. And we must also tell the people of Kenya, the problem between Uhuru Kenyatta and William Ruto could not have come from William Ruto. William Ruto is an honest man, and he's a good man, and he keeps his word. And therefore, William Ruto, the next president of the Republic of Kenya, you shall have nothing but total support and loyalty from Rigathi Gachagua, because that is the way he has been brought up, to have loyalty to his boss, to his friends, to his compatriots, because that is good manners and good upbringing. If you are brought up well, you cannot change when you are 57. You keep up to the way you are brought up.
And he was busy on the phone throughout because we were just seated directly opposite him. And everything went on very well until the speeches. When the Honorable Peter Mwathi was speaking, a few characters started shouting at him and created a commotion. And then some heavily built guys who are hooded and others with masks came to the VIP tent and brought down the tent where we were, removed the metal bars that hold the tent. Others had stones, others had sticks, and all charged towards me very viciously, menacingly. And that is when we realized there was trouble. And the guys around me surrounded me and put a human shield around me. And the local people, when they realized a problem, they also joined. So we were one big group. So all the stones that were being thrown towards me were stopped by the people who were with me, and they took me right inside my car. And three of my guys put me down inside the car, flat on the car, on the back seat, and came on top of me. So these fellows now came with iron bars. They were looking for me, and they hit one of the fellows on the head. In fact, he's still in the hospital. And others were throwing stones inside the car, and they were shouting in the Kikuyu language that Gonga Kichwa, Ua, and they were very vicious. In the whole of that funeral of a young man called Erastus, a friend of mine, there were over 2,000 people. Not a single police officer in uniform. A crowd of 2,000 people.
Before we go to the police, Your Excellency, let me take you back to a claim you have made on this interview. You have said that that was an attempt.
Yes.
A well planned out attempt.
Yes.
On your life.
Yes.
To assassinate you.
Yes.
In your own words.
Yes.
You have not given me who planned it. You have made an attempt
to suggest
that the member of parliament of the area elsewhere.
The member of parliament
is that evidence.
The member of parliament of the area. There is a video showing the criminals who attacked us. In another video, the same criminals are escorting him to safety. But you need no rocket science. You need no
evidence. That cannot stand in court.
You need no. We are not in a court of law. I'm just giving you the scenario. I'm giving you the scenario that people who are captured on video attacking the second deputy president, in the same occasion, are seen escorting the member of parliament for the area to safety. You don't need rocket science to know that these criminals and this member of parliament were on the same mission. Number two, why were there no police officers in a crowd of 2,000 people? You know, again, information has come through, and I even read the papers yesterday, and correctly, you are Nation newspaper, that this information was available to the security officers a day before. In fact, these criminals started arriving at 8 a.m. and police were told. In fact, in that meeting, the assistant chief of the area was given a chance to speak. And he knew there is a problem because every speaker who was speaking before we came to the politicians was calling for peace and asking those who have been sent to disrupt the funeral not to do it. The assistant chief was there. Ordinarily, the way it works, because I've been in the security sector for a long time. I started as an administrative officer when I was at the age of 23. The assistant chief of the area was there for 4 hours. She would have given information that things here are not working. But the police did not show up because they were not meant to show up. We have information that the county security committee met the previous day at Tigoni police station at 2:30 p.m.
Where did they meet? You have
Tigoni police station. And that is where the communication of a request for the police to allow a safe corridor for the criminals to come and attack the deputy president.
Who was in this meeting? Because you're saying
the county security team.
A county security team.
County security
has a county commander.
County security
has
team.
A county police commander.
Is the county the county commissioner, county police commander, county criminal investigation commander, and the intelligence officer.
So you're saying these officers of government were present at the only police station
on the previous day, and that is where the request to allow the criminal safe passage was made, and that is when, in fact, this family has confirmed they had requested for 4 police officers in uniform. Okay, which is standard practice. When you have a big occasion, you go to the local police station, you ask and you pay 4 police officers. Those officers were not there in uniform. The people who were there were civilian police officers. And people are talking because people live in a small area. These officers are known. And people saw them there. And when we were being attacked, they did nothing about it. And I can tell you, these criminals specifically targeted me with crude weapons, machetes, pangas, axes, iron bars. If you look at my car, it's outside here, I would like you to look at it, the damage. They were not sparing me. In fact, I want to really thank